Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Frankly FM84. A big thank you for joining me on another episode of Bello Calcio as we are out in Japan managing Shonan Bellmare. So in the last couple of episodes, the first episodes of the brand new save, we have covered off all of the basics. We went through the boardroom, we went through the finances, we showed you the schedule, we showed you the players that have come in, the players that have gone out, how we did in pre-season. We even showed you the tactic that we're going to be using in today's game. And I'm glad to say that we are at the point where we are going to be jumping into the first round of match action in the save, as today we are going to be taking on Kashima Antlers. So let's have a little look at the first 11 we're going to be putting out as we kick off our J-League campaign in Bello Calcio. The time has come then. This is going to be the starting lineup in the first game of our J-League campaign. The team are quite familiar with the tactic by now. We have had to mix and match a few players and hopefully train a little bit harder to get this tactic in. It's quite high on intensity, so players are going to need to rotate it quite a lot, I believe. But we're going to try and go for it straight away. We're going to have Graka in goal, Mori, Ono, Obo Bonner, and Okamoto are our back four. We have Tachi in the anchor man position. Mayuki and Barada are going to be playing as our central midfielders. We then have Elianusi, Ovalar, and Wellington all up top, as we're going to look to score as many goals as we can across this entire season. I think that the tactic is set up to score goals. It may also leak a few goals, which is why we have made our two main signings a goalkeeper and a centre back. But we can only find that out by jumping into some match action. Let's get this J League campaign kicked off, and the first game of the brand new save is coming straight up. Here we go then. This is it, the big J League kickoff. I've been looking forward to this game. As I said, this has been a little bit of an ambition to go out to Japan and manage one of these J League teams, and kicking off our campaign at Shonan Bellmare is a big thing, certainly in terms of my channel, certainly in terms of the save that we are looking to build. And this, I think, is going to be a big challenge, especially with the media predictions stating that we are going to be 16th in the league. And straight away, our defending is being put to the test as Tomoya Inukai. I'm going to go with Inukai. However, it is 1-0 to Kashima Antlers, and literally the first attack of the series ends in the first goal after 1 minute 28. So not that impressive of a start. I was just touching on how difficult this might be, and really that is the case straight away, as they are going to look to attack again here. Kashima, we need to try and hold them off. Everaldo has a shot that gets deflected back into the pack of Okamoto, and the defending there is terrible, as Everaldo is given a tap-in basically after the mix-up between the defenders. Not too sure why my centre-back is... or what, I think that's a centre-back. Okamoto? No, why is he trying to play the ball and then it gets kicked away, it gets straight into the path of Everaldo, and we are 2-0 down after 3 minutes. And this is not what we were expecting from the save at all. The good thing about it is we know that we can score goals if we get the ball forward. We certainly have the players to do that. Problem is, if we're too far behind to begin with, might not even get the chance to do that. So let's see what happens as we are on the attack here, as Okamoto looks to make up for the error. Gets the ball into the penalty area. There's Wellington, and Akimi Barada has scored the first goal for Shonan. And that is the first goal of the save in terms of a goal for us. It's a well-worked goal. Okamoto does well to get down the right-hand side, crosses the ball into the box. Barada lays it off to Wellington, who plays it back into his path. He side foots it inside the post, and crazily, we have had 3 goals in the first 5 minutes of the brand new save. I hope this calms down a little bit, because we're now 8 minutes in. We've got another attack going here as Elianusi gets the ball, tries to find Barada, gets cut out, and all of a sudden we're on the back foot. But a ball played all the way back to Thierry in goal, and he plays it out to Ono. So we're going to build out from the back here as Miyuki is going to try and bring it forwards. Let's see what he does with the ball. Not a lot gets taken off of him, but Okamoto gets it, and then he almost gets taken off of him. So neither team really wanting the ball at the moment. But Okamoto is going to look to do some damage again down the right-hand side. Crosses it in. Not too sure that any of the players there are tall enough to be beating the defender. And Kashima Antlers are bringing the ball forwards with Everaldo. We really need to cut this out here, as no, nobody cuts the ball out, and Izumi has put the ball in the net. Luckily for us, it looks like there might be a VAR check. I can't see why it would be disallowed. Might have to have a look at the replay. And yeah, even though the defenders and the goalkeeper are pointing at the post and all sorts, he was never looked like he was offside. He was never offside. When the ball was played, he was actually running back towards the ball, so he couldn't have been offside. And unfortunately for us, it's 3-1 inside 10 minutes. This has been an absolute mental start to the brand new save, and certainly not the one that we were looking for. But we are going to be having another chance here. 21 on the clock, and we have a free kick which Barada is standing over. He's bent the ball over the wall, can't beat the goalkeeper, and we are going to have a corner kick. So let's see what happens from this corner as Barada stands over it. He's going to swing it in, and Ono is there, heads it straight into the hands of the goalkeeper, either side of him, and I think he would have had him in trouble, but instead it's now Kashima Antlers that are crossing the ball in. Everaldo has hit the top of the crossbar. This is going to be a mental save by the looks of this. If every single game is going to be like this, it's going to be a little bit crazy, because here come Kashima Antlers again. Every single time they're moving forwards, it looks like they're going to score, but we take the ball and Elianusi plays it to Ovalar, who plays it to Barada. He's in on goal. He picks out a pass to Wellington for some reason. He's in on goal, doesn't need to do that, passes it across, and Wellington puts the ball wide. Not too sure what the thinking was behind the pass, but we do have a corner here as Barada swings it in. Nothing happening, and Elianusi's in a leg race. Loses the ball out to Doi, I think that says up front. And all of a sudden now, even though we've got men back, Kashima Antlers spread the ball across the pitch. They're in on goal. They've hit the outside of the post this time. And our defending is absolutely woeful at the moment, but it's end to end, and this is quite crazy football. Not used to this at all. Certainly in the Leeds United save, it's not this action packed, and we're on the attack here as Okamoto is into the box, crosses it in. There's Ovlar with a shot. Thought Ovlar was going to have a chance there to get his account firmly opened on the first game of the season. Instead, it goes for a corner, which Barada swings in, and it's cleared away. Wellington is going to come and get the ball. If he could play it up the line, got a man there. Instead, he plays it into the middle, and that comes to nothing. So this is action-packed as we have another corner, and Barada swings it in. Ono has headed it, and Kazunari Ono has got another goal back. It's 3-2, and we're still alive in this game, despite the fact it's end-to-end and there's so many chances. Barada with the cross and Ono with the header. Goalkeeper not sure what he's doing really, but it doesn't matter. The ball's in the net. And all of a sudden, we are actually in this game. If we could just get another couple of chances going, I have a real think that, or I really think that we have a chance, when I can talk, that is, that we could get back into the game and get something from this game. So look at this for goals. Goals after 2, 4, 5, 9 and 40 minutes. So absolute madness. Not going to change anything at half time though. Probably could do with waking the defenders up or something. I'm not sure, but straight away, 46 minutes, and we're on the move again. Wellington has the ball. He's going to play to Okamoto, see if he can beat his man. He's been held back by him. Finds Barado, plays the ball over the top. Elianusi's in. If he just plays that ball backwards there, we've got a man over. Instead, he crosses in. There's Miyuki. And all of a sudden, it's 3-3. And we have gone from looking dead and buried to all of a sudden level in the game. I have no idea really how that's happened either, because at one point it looked like we were really gone. Instead, Elianusi gets the ball, plays it in, and Miyuki's there at the front post. He beats the goalkeeper at his near post, and we are 3-3. So then, looking at the players, don't really think we need to make any changes at the moment. We're only 49 minutes. We've got another chance coming here. If this is how every game is, this really is going to be a long season. As Okamoto beats his man, crosses it in. Elianusi's missed from inside the 6-yard area. I think it's gone for a corner. It has, so it was blocked. But that could have been the chance there. And from the corner, Ono's had another header. He looks like he's going to be a key in these set pieces. And again, now heads it straight at the goalkeeper. So we're certainly pouring the pressure on here as Mori gets the ball, plays it to Elianusi, plays it back to Mori. Can he beat his man? Plays it to Miyuki, plays it to Elianusi. Big cross to the back post. There's Barada with the header, and that has gone over the bar. So this is very, very interesting. Lots of chances, and all of a sudden now Kashima Antlers are going to have another chance. Let's see what they can do with it. As Arthur or Keiki runs down the right hand side, lays the ball back, gets crossed in, and goalkeeper just watches the ball bounce past the post. Thought for a second it was going to drop in. Let's make a substitution here. So we have got 2 yellow cards. We've got Barada on a yellow card where we can bring on Yamada. So let's bring on Yamada for Barada. And I think we're going to go with Ohashi up front in place of Avila and see if we can't get a fresh pair of legs up front. Maybe take one of the chances that have come our way. So 73 minutes on the clock. Corner here for Kashima Antlers. It's headed away by Ono. The ball did drop. I thought it was going to drop far enough for the attacker, but instead it's turned back and Yamada makes the tackle in the middle. Let's see what Mori can do. Nothing really doing as Arthur Keiki brings it forwards. And they're knocking it about quite nicely here, Kashima Antlers. We could do with somebody trying to get their foot on the ball and maybe stop them moving it so fluidly because Hernandez is in down the left-hand side. Let's see what he can do with it. Crosses it in. Everaldo takes a swing and the ball somehow does not end up in the net, but it's still in play as Arthur Keiki swings it in and Thierry in goal bends down and says thank you very much. So another chance coming. Mori throws the ball. Miyuki gets it. Elianusi. Ohashi can play it back to Elianusi. He's in on goal. Instead, he runs into the defender, which is not what we're looking for. And now they're going to try and launch an attack, but instead the ball is played to Okamoto, who plays it back to the defenders. And we're knocking it forwards here towards Elianusi. He's one-on-one with the player who can get inside. Instead, he swings it in. Wellington's at the back post. He swings it back. Ohashi tries the header. Can't get to it. Tachi plays it back in. Miyuki to Okamoto, who almost gives us a lead. Absolute madness of a game this is. I've got a feeling there's going to be a winner. I just don't know which way it's going to go. And we look like we're going to have another chance here as Ono's on the ball. Plays it short to Mori. Plays it back to Ono. Tachi. Somebody needs to try and find a forward run. And there it is. Ohashi is in behind. He has a chance. It's straight at the goalkeeper. And why are we not taking any of these chances that we have had? We're going to have another one, though, it seems. Mori with the throw in. Miyuki gets it, gives it him back. Thought he was going to cross it first time. Instead, finds Elianusi. There's Tachi. Miyuki to Yamada to Wellington, who really hasn't done too much in the game, but he's in the right position here if the ball comes in. Okamoto plays it back to Yamada. Back to Okamoto. They're knocking it about between them. What is going to happen? Miyuki is going to smash it in, and we have taken the lead with just 4 minutes left on the clock. Miyuki smashes it home. Second goal of the game. And fingers crossed that is going to be the end of the action. We are going to get out of here with 3 points in our first game in charge of Shonan Bellmare. Miyuki with a great finish inside the box. When the two of them are knocking it about there, I just thought, oh my gosh, this is probably going to peter out to nothing. But we have 4 minutes added on, and we are on the verge of getting our first 3 points on the board, and that indeed is what happens. So a little bit crazy in terms of the game there, all over the place, goals galore, shots, chances, XGs. What an absolute madness for a first game of a brand new save. But luckily for us, the 3 points belong to us and we are taking them back to Shonan with us. Let's skip through the dressing room scene, go back to the home screen and have a little look at what is going to be coming next. So you can see we are currently sat top of the league after 1 game. Stop the season there, we'll just take the title. I know you can't do that really, but it would be nice if we could. So let's have a little look at the schedule and see where we are going to be coming back. So we have got Kashiwa Reysol. We then have Vissel Kobe. That might be a good game to come back for. The J-League Cup Group C, where Mr. Iniesta is currently plying his trade. We then have Tokyo, Consadole Sapporo, And then we have a run of games which includes Urawa Red Diamonds, Urawa, Urawa, Urawa Red Diamonds. I'm going to go with Urawa Red Diamonds, Kawasaki Frontal, and Nagoya Grampus. So yeah, I think we're going to come back for the Vissel Kobe game in a couple of games time, and then we will go from there. So a brilliant start to the season, an exciting game, one that really kept us on the edge of our seats. But that little blob is green. We have won 4-3. We have got 3 points on the board, and that is a great start. So if you're still at this point of the video and you're watching the content, enjoying the content, firstly, a big thank you for sticking around. Secondly, if you haven't hit that subscribe and like button, please don't forget to do that. It helps the channel so much. Appreciate every single person that does it, and every interaction that comes my way is absolutely brilliant. But for this one, I'm going to be wrapping it there. Make sure you come back and join us tomorrow when we're going to face off against Vissel Kobe and play against Mr. Iniesta.